Sorry, but we'll get to you right after we do the walk, okay? Meet us down at Maverick.
Tasty right in. We'll do like a chicken parm, or you want to do our signature sandwich with the
We were full of cannoli last week, yeah, so the signature.
One of the oldest spots in Houston. Heads up.
Yeah, we've got a lot of challenges with you. Nice. Is Springsteen fan or just
And then probably straight, and probably like compress the first one.
So I'm at home for a little bit, but I noticed that we were like running low on some things. Like I'm like pretty much out of deodorant, so I wanted to get some more, but I didn't want to like go back out. Like I didn't realize this till I was like at home. So I just ordered some stuff. We really needed laundry detergent. We haven't had it for a little bit, and we have no clothes. Like all of our clothes are dirty. So I really wanted to order this. Now that I have some, I'm going to start laundry immediately because I cannot keep living like this anymore. Let me just make sure I don't have any more room. Okay. Definitely can't fit any more in there. These clothes have been sitting for a while. Gotta get some clean clothes.
We passed a bill to limit the practice of step therapy or fail first insurance policies. These policies require you to...
Good morning, guys. Here's my look. That's what it's looking like. I'm tired. I like woke up early and then I was like, absolutely not. And I fell back asleep and now it's noon. So it's whatever. I'm meeting Sebastian over at our new studio to record a podcast and I'm super excited for that. We'll start doing video podcasts really soon and start posting those. So yeah, I can't wait. It'll be a lot of fun. Come along with us.
What? Don't do that. I'll break your neck. Sia is my professor. Hello.
Hello. Talk.
Hey.
Look at me. Oh. I feel all professional. Like this is actually really nice.
We need something like this for ourselves. It's not that hard.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
New studio.
Woo! Do you want to do any more test runs or do you feel ready?
I feel like this is it. I feel like we're good.
Cool.
Hopefully it wouldn't go in and out too much at least.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, Professor.
He needs his drink. I can hear you swallow. It's a Coke commercial now. Ready?
Ready for baby? In 3, 2, 1. Hello! Hey! Welcome back to another episode of Uncut, and welcome back to actually
Another booked episode.
yeah.
Surprise! We have one more in the Harry Potter series, and we're finally getting to it.
But before we get into that,
These came out starting in 2016 on. We've had 3 movies so far. It was initially announced to be a 5-movie thing. But as of yet, I still have yet to hear anything about if there's going to be a 4th film. If you have not seen that already, just know that
so we just had a really sentimental past hour or so, just listening to music that we might want to play later on in something.
Way to be discreet.
I basically had every opportunity to make sure I was adequate.
Breakfast. Don't mind the butter melting.
This is delicious. I'm sorry. No. What is it?
A little bit. I got a tiny soup.
That's the one main thing.
Bye bye.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So,
My goodness.
Sorry, I didn't expect it to be so loud. Hola! I was a champion for Boston. I can only tell you that I know exactly where you are. And I know where you want to get. I want to get to where you want to get. It's probably going to be a little easier physically. But mentally, spiritually, you got to be strong. You have to really try to strive to where I got.
I like when you guys have like different questions.
I don't know if I'm crooked or not, but I'm just gonna go with it. I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys in a really long time, and I wanted to sort of give you guys an update on everything that's been going on. So last weekend, if you saw the last vlog, was my mom's birthday, so I went out and saw them. So that's why I didn't really like record as much as of now. I don't know if like Sebastian's did like any recording over the weekend, but I know he was filming his senior thesis film, which I'm hoping to get him to talk a little bit about what it was like filming it. The footage looks really great, so I'm really excited to see the final product, but he's pretty much done. And that sort of, it's bittersweet because like you're like, oh, like thank God it's done, like where you don't have to like do this anymore. However, at the same time, like this is like the film we've been thinking about for the past like 4 years, and so it is hard at the same time where it's like, oh, it's done, like that's it. There's no like going back in time and redoing it all over again. It's like graduation's just like more on my mind now with that. But yeah, other than that, the shoot went really well. I came to the horrifying realization that I have, as of today, 30 days until I film my film. And that's absolutely horrifying to me. Like, I freaked out yesterday when my teacher mentioned it, because I did like a little presentation on like how I was doing, kind of like what was happening on my senior thesis film. And he was like, oh yeah, with like 30 days left, we can figure it out. I was like, whoa, wait, yeah, 30 days left. So to compensate for that, I made this entire spreadsheet of everything that I need to do within the next 30 days so that I'm 100% completed with my pre-production process. I admit I had to just not focus on it for a long time, probably longer than I needed to. One, because I've been having some trouble like having people like get back to me saying that they actually want to help out with things, and so I wait expecting them to respond at a certain point, but then they don't, and it's like, oh, okay, I guess I have to like do this on my own. So that's been one struggle. Another struggle, I guess, is just like, I'm sure you've seen like how we haven't been able to film nearly as much or talk to the camera nearly as much. It's just life has been super draining the past month. October was very strange and stressful. Thankfully, things should be calming down, at least for Sebastian. For me, it's only going to get more stressful because I have to do stuff every day now to make sure my film is up to completion. But for him, he has much less on his plate, so we can actually like spend time together. I actually don't know where he is right now. I should probably text him and be like, hey, where are you? Because I know he was going to go to school and then he was going to film. I believe he was going to actually film with one of his actors for like one more shot that he was missing. That would take like less than 5 minutes to film that, so I'll shoot him a text after this. But yeah, apologies that the vlogs are just sort of blah these past couple of weeks. But hopefully I can bring you guys along for this section. I'm really trying to vlog as much as I can for my process. I'd love to kind of show you guys my process of it. I'd love to show other people how I did things. Some exciting news. I showed you guys a bunch of stuff that I bought to do some life casting. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can refer to my previous video when I talked about life casting. But next Tuesday, I'm trying to coordinate, making sure that I have like space to do it at school. I'm trying to coordinate to finally do the actual life cast on Sebastian. So we're gonna head to school. I'm gonna cover his face in alginate, then wrap it in plaster so then I can make a plaster mold. So then I can start sculpting the monster face onto Sebastian's facial features. So it's gonna be super fun. This is what I've been like waiting for. And I finally have a date to do it. And you know, if the school is telling me like, no, actually like the room that you wanted to do it in, you can't do it, then I'm just gonna do it here. Like, it's whatever. So I have nothing else to do that day, thankfully. So it's super exciting. I just went through all of my materials because I found some more stuff in my closet, like other like extra like latex and plaster, gauze wrap and stuff that I could use on the set. I also found like my set of foam latex, which I haven't been able to use because you need to bake it in an oven that you're not trying to cook actual food in. It doesn't look like it's expired. I know I've seen expired latex before. It doesn't look anything like that. I've also never opened it, so maybe that helps. I will double check though. It's not the end of the world if it's expired because, like I said, I haven't used it, and I actually bought it quite a long time ago because I didn't read that you needed an oven to cook it in. But anyways, like, it's not the end of the world if I can't use that. I didn't buy that specifically for this film, but I found it could be cool if I can use it, not at the end of the world if I can't. So yeah, as of right now, that's all I've been doing. I was working on that. I had kind of like a lazy day because I just had like an online class this morning and then chilling. So yeah, once I confirm that that I can do the live casting at school, that's all set. I'm also trying to watch some more tutorials on how to do the live cast, because I've done a live cast before, but of just like the front of the face. I haven't done the whole head and shoulder thing, and I'm really nervous about how you're supposed to get that off of a person. Like, I understand all the steps leading up to it of like wrapping and make sure there's like no nose holes and whatnot, but as far as getting it off of the person that you're live casting, I'm wary on. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to do that. So I'm gonna keep watching tutorials, keep researching. As far as I can tell, they're not using anything different than what I've bought, but I'm gonna keep watching tutorials. I've even like paid to watch professional tutorials on how they do it, just so I can get a variety of opinions, and we'll go from there. I also bought fishing line because some of the effects in my film are like things moving on their own. So I bought some fishing line, just ordered that off of Amazon. And I also decided to add into my script a voice box that says mama. And I actually found one on Etsy that has some really good reviews of an actual voice box that like speaks and says mama. So I think that's super creepy. So I'm really happy that I found that. I already purchased that as well. That's about everything that I had on my to-do list for today. Everything that's like highlighted was stuff I wanted to do like today and tomorrow. But yeah, that's sort of the update. It's super exciting and terrifying all at the exact same time. So wish me luck. I'll make sure to take you guys along with me on the ride. Laundry. Success. Woo.
Hola.
Hola.
Acabamos. That's a wrap. Woo!
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sonic a Hedgehog.
Yo voy a trabajar en esos manos.
You can actually see that the waffle is boba flavored. So all of those pops have like 3 bobas in them. And it has condensed milk. Movie time!
Where are we going?
We're going to the movies.
To see?
Black Adam.
Yeah, we are. What did we do today?
You went to work.
Uh-huh.
In the meantime, I went to the mall and I got a couple pops. We'll show you tomorrow. And then we went to the movies and we just came back. We saw Black Adam.
What did you think?
It was so good. Like, probably the best DC movie I've seen.
Really?
Aquaman was really good, the first one. But this was just so cool. Shazam, I actually really like too. I mean, I haven't seen every single DC movie, but I think this is better than the Batman.
And if you want to hear our in-depth review about it, make sure to follow us on our podcast if you're not already, and Cut the Podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Google, and Apple. And that's where we will be posting our review within the next couple of days or so. Yeah. Within this next week, we'll be posting a review. It was our first time back in the movie theater after like 2 months.
If not more.
Yeah. So it was really fun being back. Yeah, overall pretty good. I have some opinions about Black Adam.
We won't tell.
I'm not going to tell you guys. You'll have to hear more in the vlog.
Yeah.
But I have some opinions. Just wait and see. And right now, we are getting cozy in. It is a Charlie Brown marathon. We're embarking on because he's never seen the original cartoons. So, yeah. Wish us luck on that.
I think I already seen the whatever Big Pumpkin. that you mentioned?
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie
I think
Brown.
you showed it to me once. I don't know.
I doubt it, because I don't even remember what the movie's actually about. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that. I think it's might be on Apple TV. I think. Either that or HBO Max. I completely forget what it's on. But if you want to watch it as well, highly recommend. Those are some of my favorite cartoons when I was a kid. But yeah, overall, pretty good day, pretty hectic day. With it being Veterans Day and all, we sold out at 1 o'clock, which is unheard of. We'll see what tomorrow. Don't mind the collapse. We'll see what tomorrow looks like. Honestly though, solid day. I had a really good day, which is weird to say, but yeah, I'm in a great mood.
That's good.
Yeah.
Penguins.
Oh yeah. It's so pretty.
It's starting to look like Christmas.
He's like, Dad?
This dog is giving me infection. Oh, it's moving.
It's moving. Not he. It
I say is moving.
is
Actually.
moving. Right.
Not proper sentence, but still better than is.
Not proper sentence. You just have all the
He's literally
dogs.
He's like,
He's like, what did I do? Okay. See? We're friends.
not so bad.
I'm so tired.
I gotta zoom in on his eyes, and he was like,
Let's do it again.
Side-eyeing him.
Oh, everyone looked.
He's even looking at you. He knows it's you.
Everyone's like,
Ooh,
"Shit's going
oh my
down."
god, whoa. He keeps like moving his eyes to the side. Like,
He's checking in with me to make sure that
How old is he?
I'm not like afraid. He's 3 about.
Oh, you're a baby. I'm just a baby.
He's the baby in the household. That's why he's so spoiled. He gets everything we
But he's got the energy of an old man.
He has
At least when
first,
I'm-
like right.
This is what we have to do to take her workshop.
What? You better read it out loud.
By signing this waiver, you accept that you will never exercise the techniques or trade secrets that you see here today for profit by you or any other third party. You acknowledge that you will never become a competitor of Deza Designs? Okay, you didn't spell it right.
I'm sorry.
The fine print! You spelled your own company name wrong!
Oh no! He's signing it.
Or any of its future extensions. We're making a Deza Designs, you understand?
We're not competing against data designs.
As requested, a direct quotation from Adelia Sheeman is below. Sheeman, I don't know how to say her last name. Welcome to my Shrinky Dinks studio creation class. I'm very excited to have all of you here so I can teach you everything I know. That being said, the techniques I share here today have been created by me over years of trial and error. I do not believe this took years. Anyways, please don't share these with anyone else or use them to make money. For my deals and expertise, a non-refundable entry fee of $1 million will be required before class begins.
You already signed.
Thank you for your cooperation. I'm happy to have you.
That's why you always gotta read the fine print.
It's so fine. Like,
You could have made it smaller.
I didn't want to make it so small.
Then it would have been
But
even
that's not my
funnier.
signature, though.
What'd you write?
What did you sign it?
Head.
Cock ahead? I guess you're not taking my class then.
Middle school humor. Come on.
Look at Nelly.
You never shrunk.
No, that one is one that I printed. Like that's how it's supposed to look already. I forgot to lighten it, so it would have printed really dark. Yeah, I made that. Almost a year.
A lot like Christmas.
So tell them what we've been doing for the past couple hours.
Well, so I think we have to get up for this. You might have to get up too. So okay,
Maybe
let
not.
me just show you all what I got the other day. I think I might have shown how I went to the mall. I don't think I showed much of like what I actually did in there. Or even if I even showed that I went to the mall.
Let me turn off the TV real quick.
Oh yeah. So I got The other one is down there. I got the Blue Spirit, and I got that Strange that glows in the dark. The other one I got is the same line as these villains, which is Krung and Isma, but it's all the way at the bottom down there, so sorry, not sorry. But I've also been organizing a little bit, like no organizing because the bedroom is a mess, but more, more so
the chair.
organizing in my head and putting some stuff together, moving forward, because I just ordered some shelves that we're gonna put back there in her room,
My room
in her studio space.
area, my corner.
That we're gonna put these on, and the other 5, because there's 5 more of these Diagon Alley set, we're gonna put back there in that shelf, because she's the Harry Potter gal. And so that's gonna be part 1 of remodeling. Part 2, I also ordered a 3 stories shelf that's gonna go right here. We're probably gonna scoot this down, put the lights in deep storage, scoot this down, put this shelf right there.
Get rid of the chair.
Getting to that. And then in that shelf, we're gonna put my heat press, we're gonna put my Cricot, and we're gonna put my Legos in the middle
printer.
one. Well, my Legos go in there, and then the printer will move here, and because that will make it look better. Because within this month, I'm planning on buying, I believe, a Mac Studio is probably what I'm gonna go with, and a monitor that we're gonna put in the wall, like a TV kind of situation that we're gonna connect the PC onto. So I have my editing studio space kind of thing in here. So yeah, it's gonna be like 2 TVs next to each other. It's gonna look weird, but they both serve way different purposes. And yeah, we might be getting rid of this chair because
It's not a might, we will.
we probably will. Because even though it's such a nice chair, as you can tell, we don't use it for sitting.
We use it for
stacking.
throwing stuff on it.
We stack other things than ourselves onto this chair. But yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. And I don't know what we're gonna put in this space. If anything, it might just look nice as an open area kind of thing.
I kind of prefer that, honestly.
That's
Because the room
probably-
already feels kind of cramped.
It does. Like,
Especially, you know, if you take into account that this entire thing is our bed. Like
our bed
this
covers half of the
tiny
room.
little thing is to get from one end of the room to the other. Like
So in
what?
this space, we'll probably just keep it open.
Yeah.
We might come up with something for it. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. But we'll go with that later. But for the time being, we can put my letters to Santa decoration right here.
True.
Yep. That's it. And that's also it for this week's vlog. I know we don't always say goodbye, but this time we will because we're on camera right now and it's Sunday. This upcoming week, it's gonna be pretty busy, but this past week was more like a transitional week from a lot of craziness for the past couple of months. So, yeah. Well, that's not really an outro.
I wanted to give you guys an update because I haven't been able to record much of this week. If you don't already know, the 11th of November is Veterans Day. So, the aquarium was like really, really packed. We sold out both, Friday and Saturday. I don't know about Sunday, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. But yeah, we were packed and I wasn't necessarily stressed, but because I even though like my job is more customer service based, I'm not dealing with like awful people. Like I've never really had like a terrible interaction there thus far, which is more than I can say about like retail or waitressing or whatnot. But anyways, like something in my eye. I was just like exhausted. I actually looked it up, and the internet was like you have like a social battery, and you can get like a social jet lag, I guess is how they referred to it, where you're just so exhausted of being around people that you just can't handle it after a certain point. And I am usually more on the introverted side to begin with, so I think that's why I've been feeling tired and not recording a whole lot. I'm also still stressed out about trying to make deadlines for my film, all the things that need to be done for pre-production. So it's a little hectic, that's for sure. I just find that I often just don't want to do anything, regardless of how much it'll make me feel better if I just do it. Like, it takes forever for me to, like, actually want to accomplish something and be productive. But I had to leave work early today because my back was absolutely on fire. It hurt to walk around, to sit down. I took some pain medication, but it wasn't working. So I had Sebastian use like this, like, whoa, there's like, do you see this? What is that? It's like a little snowflake, little flower. I don't know what it is. Anyways, I had Sebastian use a massage gun on my lower back when I went home, because I just didn't want to deal with the pain, and that kind of worked. So that makes me think that like maybe it was just like a really bad muscle strain, and hopefully like it's not gonna really come back. I don't feel it much right now, so I'm like on the more confident side that maybe it'll go away, but I'll keep you guys posted. I'll show this to you now, since this vlog won't go up for theoretically years, because I am so tired that I can't even edit a vlog to save my life. So we bought this, I don't know if you guys seen the like movie bucket list posters where like you scratch off a movie when you scratch off like a thing when you watch the movie. So we got a horror movie one, which like doesn't really make any sense because it's like Christmas time, but we like horror movies in this house. So I want to make a segment on the podcast Instagram page to get more engagement of like, oh, like we can watch what is considered like the best horror movies of all time and give like little mini reviews in between podcast episodes, or if there's a week where we just can't get the ability to record, like we could record a quick little thing and edit it real quick, which like it's still work, but it's like another fun idea. So this is the poster. So far, we have seen The Shining, Us, and Get Out, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, It, both 1 and 2, Cabin in the Woods, The Conjuring, Shaun of the Dead, Insidious, and Nosferatu. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 films out of 100 watched. We won't do any reviews on those just because, you know, we've watched these a while ago, and a lot of them we haven't even actually ever seen before, so you would get a more genuine reaction from us, so that could be a lot of fun. Hopefully we can make it into like a little mini series, specifically more on like Instagram or TikTok, so I'm excited for that. By the time that's up and running, and the time that this vlog is up and running, you'll be able to see that series on Instagram. But yeah, I think that's about all the updates I have. Tomorrow is a really busy day. We're filming a music video for a music video class. It is shoot day. All of us feel very unprepared. One, because I just don't think we have the capacity to care right now about this assignment, but also like we have our own projects to deal with. So putting in a lot of effort onto this when it's more like a shot-for-shot remake, just like isn't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen at all. So hopefully the shoot goes well. I'll try to film as much behind the scenes content as I can, but that's for tomorrow and the next vlog. So if you're interested in that, keep posted. Turn on your notifications, subscribe, like this video if you can, and yeah, hope you all enjoyed our kind of boring week. Hopefully there's gonna be much more interesting stuff heading into my filming day. You're gonna see a lot more of that, so I'll see you all there.
¿Cuál harías tú?
Yo haría esa allá.
¿Cuál?
Tienes que ver mi blog para saberlo.
Hija, bueno.
I am the champion.
Se hace
I
trampa.
am the champion. Woo! My sister was right there. And then my mom was trying to get around.